Good morning. Good morning. Hello, sunshine. How are you today? Yeah, let's not listen to me sing. That's actually something I'm going to learn to do one day. Learn how to sing proper. Good morning. We're just going to wait a couple of seconds as the room starts to fill in with my beautiful, beautiful friends that join me every morning. And it is taking its time this morning, so I just need to make sure that we are live and that you can hear me. Emma, great. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Emma, how are you? It's epic. Epic. Halfway day with the Kickstarter. My camera's down here today. Good morning. Halfway day with the Kickstarter. I'll talk about that in a minute. Good morning, Deb. Hey, Georgina. Hey, Karen. Nice to see you. Okay, let's all take a deep breath in. You know, the energy is a bit intense at the moment because guess what? Tomorrow it's full moon. So, you know, the energy is moving through, it's expanding, it's getting bigger. So the energy is it's lovely and gorgeous, by the way, but notice it. Notice the energy around you. Oh, hey, Robin, you are here. Robin is off for some incredible dental work today. Oh my goodness, we wish you all the best. Mwah. I hope everything works. I know everything will work out fine. Can't wait to see you on the other side. So let me talk to you today about, I don't really have a topic title, hence the blank space. I had an epiphany in the shower. I love having a shower and having an epiphany. Have you got Aquanotes? By the way, segue, I've got these Aquanotes. So it's note, I know it's ridiculous. It's a note paper, waterproof note paper, and a waterproof pencil that you can put in the shower. It's awesome. They're fantastic. So what I wanted to, someone's just saying, I thought tonight the 5th full moon. I'm looking up on the lunar calendar and it's got the 6th. That's the lunar abundance calendar. She's got the 6th down. That was what I was looking at. I'll double check it. Okay, so that was all distracting. Let me talk about what I want to talk to you about. With this personal development stuff, right? We call it personal development, spiritual awareness, and awakening, evolvement, learning more about myself, self-inquiry, all of those things. It's not easy. It's not easy. You have to really step up into a bigger space. You really need to be in the space of, I want my life to be better and this is it, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make my life be different. And if you've been doing a negative mindset framework in your head for the last 40 odd years, I say 40 because I'm in my 40s, if you've been in that negative framework, it's very easy for us to go back to negative because we've been doing it for 40 years. So it's really easy to go back to negative. When something's not right or something's not working or something isn't the way you thought it would be or the plan didn't unfold, it's really easy for us to go and sit into that negative space. Our work is to move up and through that as quickly as we can in our new way of thinking. And our new way of thinking is high vibes, positive mindset, all that, right? And it got me thinking of this beautiful analogy. When we learn how to walk, it's a little bit hard, a little bit challenging, but we get it right. We finally get it and off we go. We walk. And then we walk forward. Everything we do is in a forward motion, walking forwards for the last 40 years. I've been doing it. I'm really good at walking forward. If I wake up this morning and go, you know what, I'm going to start walking backwards. I need to change my life. I need my life to be different. I'm going to start walking backwards. And I start walking backwards today. You know, it's going to be fun for the first little bit and go, oh, look, I'm seeing everything a little bit differently because I'm going backwards. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, everything's different. But there's going to be a point today where I'll go, oh, hang on a second, this is too hard. It's way easier to move forward. It's way easier to turn around and walk forwards. And then I'll turn around and I'll start walking forwards again and I'll go, hang on a sec, this isn't changing. Everything's back to the way it was. Nothing's changed. I'm going to go back and try walking backwards again because that was really good. I started to see things differently. So then I turn around and I start walking backwards again. And I might go a little bit longer with my walking backwards that day. And then a little bit longer the next day and a little bit longer the next day. But I'm still surely not by the end of this week going to be doing all of my walking backwards, right? Because it's going to be challenging. It's going to challenge me. I'm going to have obstacles. I'm going to have to get in the car differently. I'm going to have to climb up the stairs differently. I'm going to have to do my grocery shopping differently. It's going to be challenging. But what I've got to do is go, hang on a second. I'm committed to having my life be different. I'm going to do it differently. And that's what the spiritual development, soul finding, self-inquiry work is all about. It's about moving forward and doing it differently. And there are going to be days when sitting in that negative mindset and in that negative space and in the anxious in your tummies and all those feelings, it's going to be easier to do that than to dust yourself up and move forward. But you have to dust yourself up and move forward. You really do. And, you know, good morning, everybody. Yeah, I just thought of that analogy. It's brilliant because it is a challenge. It's not easy. It's not permanent. It's changing all the time. I'm evolving all the time. You know, I'm going through this Kickstarter at the moment. Best personal development course you ever could do. Tell you what, it's got me, you know, okay, how's this? So yesterday was feeling a bit low about it. And I know this is the thing. I know that I can feel low, but I know that I've got to move out of it quickly. But I let myself sit in the low for a while. So I sat in the low for a while and then perked up, came back and got back into my high vibes. Things started to unfold. Things started to happen. Interviews were confirmed. All kinds of things started to then unfold. But what helped me get there, and I'm not kidding you, was looking at my planner. Because my focus, I'm just looking down here at my planner and I go, what was my focus this week? My focus this week is the Kickstarter. Why is it important to have a plan? That's my focus. Look, here you go. Focus for the week here. But look at this bit. This is what I noticed this morning. I didn't bring any gratitude with me from last week. And that's okay. That's okay. But what is going to shift my vibe immediately is going to this space. Now, I know it's only Thursday, but going to this space and going, okay, gratitude and appreciation. What am I grateful for? Where can I find appreciation in my life right now? Could be about the Kickstarter, it could be about the planner, it could be about my work, it could be about whatever. But then that starts to shift my vibe, and then I can get back to work. Then I can get back to being of service to people. Then I can get back to shining and being the best possible version of me. I can get back to being the lighthouse. And here, everybody, this is the lighthouse. This is the way. This is where you go. Beautiful term coined by Karen Gunton, by the way. So here's what I'm saying to you. Don't give up. Don't give up. Everything is unfolding in perfect time. You might have a goal in mind, like a dollar figure, a ticket sale number, a date that's got to look a certain way, whatever it might be. You need to surrender into it and just keep coming back to how can I serve today? And there is no failure. There is no failure. Remember that. There's no failing. All there is doing and serving and being of service. You know, I'll be completely, because I always am. Let me be completely honest, not just halfway honest. Let me share with you about the Kickstarter. It's really hard to not focus on the numbers because all I see all day are notifications on my phone, how many days are left, how much money's left. It's very distracting to come back to not thinking about the numbers, right? And to come back to everything is unfolding in perfect time, it will all be fine. It's really hard to come back to that. So what I need to do is keep coming back to service and keep asking myself this question. Why is this planner important? How is it serving people? How can I show that this planner will help people? How can I show that this planner will serve people in their lives, therefore allowing them to be of service to others in their lives? So come back to service. You know, if we don't make halfway today, we don't make halfway today. Did I fail? If I don't make goal, did I fail? I've served every single day. That's where my joy is. My joy is in, I can see somebody, just briefly that went through my feed, I can see somebody posting about the interview I've got with Amanda Foy today. That interview is going to serve somebody and change their world today. Whether they buy the planner or not, I'm coming from a place of service. How can I show people that this is important for them to live a soul-filled, rich life? How can I do that? And it's the same, you know, and then I've got another interview tonight, and then I've got 2 interviews next week. So, you know, I'm always coming from the place of how can I show you to live a soul-filled, rich life? If you don't want to do money school, that doesn't matter. If you don't want to join the academy, it doesn't matter. If you don't want to buy a planet, it doesn't matter. But what I want for you is to wake up this morning in high vibes and feel good about your life. Yeah? All right. So what else do I want to say? I think I am said. I think I am said. I think I am said. Okay, hang on a second. Let me just have a quick little squizzy. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Robin. Yeah. Okay, Simone, maybe the app's right. Sorry, don't know. And is it Southern Hemisphere or Northern Hemisphere? Yep, cool. That is me today, wondering how to deal with it. Well, thank you. My coffee's arrived. It must be time to go. Oh, look at how short I am. Come over here. This is Jonathan. I'm really short.
I'm really far.
So, yeah, there is no failure, right? Jaswinda is saying, that is me today, and was wondering how to deal with it. Keep coming back to, how can I be of service? Really, in the last 40, Jonathan's just saying you could do the washing up. To be of service is what I've done. And I really haven't had total control over what I've done in my life, right? I know that I wanted to buy a house. And I know that I wanted to pay around, at the time, $300,000 for it. I paid $310,000. I didn't specifically know the exact amount, right? Then I wanted children, and I had babies, and they didn't arrive on time. They arrived when the universe said it was time to do so. So we actually put our desires in, and then we sit back and wait for the desire to unfold. We don't sit back and wait. That's not right. We sit back and take our hands off the wheel of controlling the outcome. We still take action. So if you're observing my personal development unfolding right before your very eyes over this Kickstarter campaign, I'm still taking the action. My intention is out there. It's clear. My desire is out there. It's clear. How it unfolds, it unfolds. Who's to say that a big investor isn't watching this all unfold and going, oh, you know what? I'd like to actually take that on. Or somebody goes, that's a really good idea. Can I go partners with you in it? I can't focus just on the Kickstarter being the only outcome for these planners coming to life. If I did that, I miss all those other possibilities that are around there and available, right? So I put my intention out there, and then I continue to be of service. How can I serve? How can I serve? How can I serve? How can I make your life better today? How can I make my life better today? By making your life better today. How can I make your life better today? Yeah? Awesome. Okay. Lovies. Got me a feather dusting yourself off, Carolyn. Good girl, good girl. And to bomb up my backside, I'm just out of sorts and not getting much done at all. And not getting much done at all sometimes is what needs to be done. Sometimes that is the task. Doona days. I love a Doona day. I love a Doona day when I'm not procrastinating. There's a very big difference for me. I know when I need to rest. Yesterday, I had to rest. I was tired. I was really tired, tired about lots of things, but tired yesterday. And I actually didn't feel tired in my eyes. My body was tired and just wanted to sit and do nothing. And I spent a couple hours sitting doing nothing yesterday. It wasn't right or wrong. I did that, and then I had my inspired action from that, which was then all the stuff that you would have seen me posting on last night. Such a theme. I'm just starting a 21-day gratitude challenge in my group today. Perfect. Perfect. I remember my interview with Pam Grout. She said, if there's only one thing you ever do in your life, just do gratitude. That's it. Just do gratitude. Don't worry about anything else. Just do gratitude. Now I have the Lighthouse Family singing in my head. Nice. Oh, I'm going to go play that song. Beautiful. Yeah, so there is no failure. And this is the thing. I can just see Jasminda said, oh my God, you know my day and how I've been feeling a failure and negative. When we, how do I get this out of my mouth? I am in this space now where I really recognize that I'm energy. And that what I'm going through, someone else is going through. And the feelings that I'm having, someone else is having those feelings. I'm really good at knowing that and feeling that and being aware of that. So I know that for a lot of you, it's not all just because we're all in the same group. Well, that's got something to do with it. But we are all the same. We're all energy. So if my energy is like this and your energy is going to be a little bit like that, and that person's energy is going to be a little bit like that too, because we're all a magnet for it, right? But what our job here, especially in Rich Living and being a Rich Living revolutionary, is to move to high vibes, move to high vibes, move to high vibes. How can I move this to high vibes? Yes, I'm feeling a failure and I'm feeling negative. Jasminda, what is it in particular? Look back on it and go, where can I find the gratitude in that? You know, I don't know what it is that you failed, but, you know, say it's writing a book and you've written the book and it's taken you 6 months and then you go out and you put it out and you don't sell it. There's gratitude there somewhere in getting the story out of you. There's gratitude in, oh my God, I did something that I never thought I would do. Take the result off. Yeah. Simone, no, my app is wrong. You've got me all paranoid now. I'm going to go double check all of the moon dates on the planner. Maybe I'm going to get you guys to check all the moon dates on the planner. Yeah, where's Jono's onesie? Jono's got a skunk or a panda? A skunk, I think. Okay, the waiting this week is sending me grey. Yeah, Karen, so I know Karen's got ticket sales coming. And, you know, we can, waiting for ticket sales for her event. She's not waiting. She is actually taking action and doing it and sharing it and doing all those kinds of things that need to be done and taking the action, which is really important. Again, 2 people might turn up. 200 people might turn up. We got no control over who's going to buy those tickets. You know, if we sat back and did nothing and only 2 people turned up, then we can go to next week and go, you know what? I think you could have taken a little bit more action. But if you've done everything you can, you've been of service and 2 people only turn up, that's what was meant to happen. Okay? Yeah, dinner days are fine. And, you know, Robin is in the same, well, kind of same city as me, same area, kind of. The weather will be doing that too. Yeah, it's an illusion. There is no right or wrong. There just is the way. You know, hang on, let me just read that last one. I've been struggling with comparing myself to others again. There is no comparison. There is no comparison. And we can't compare ourselves to others. I mean, yeah, you saw Jonathan come in and you know, be a bit funny there. But I'm sure I was shouting at him about something last week. You know, then my beautiful kids might pop up and they go, oh, hello, hi. And I'm sure I was shouting at them about not picking up something off their floor. You don't know what goes on behind what you can see. So you can't compare, because it's not comparing apples with apples, right? It's not comparing apples with apples. Okay, so quickly, Kickstarter, halfway day today. We have a share challenge on. Share everything about the Kickstarter. We've really got to get the momentum going for us to be able to get the funding so that we can place the order. If we don't get the crowdfunding funding, if we don't get the Kickstarter funding, if we don't reach goal, we get none of it, right? So if it gets 5, where are we at? If we're at 7,000, I think. If we're at 7,000 and we get to the end of the campaign, we don't get $7,000. It's all or nothing. So we need to put all or nothing in. I'm putting my energy into it. I totally appreciate your energy into the Kickstarter as well. Let me just grab the link. The other prizes. So make sure you tag me, Michelle House, or Rich Living with Michelle House on your shares. That's the only way I can tell that you've done the sharing. That's kind of your entry in, is by tagging me. And yes, comparison is the thief of all joy. So tag me on it. And what else do I want to say about that? Yeah, the prize, the one for the most shares, of course. So it's halfway day. So I went, okay, halfway day, half-hour session with me, you, me, half-hour session. We'll clear a money story, money block, whatever's holding you back, and half a year in the Rich Living Academy. worked it all out. It's about $500 worth of stuff. So share, but share from the place of, it's really important for you to share from the place of, how is this planner going to serve others? And I've talked about it. I know I've got a lot of people in here that use it. Go and have a look at the shares that people have been sharing already. You can find everything on my Rich Living page. I think that's all I need to tell you there. What else do I need to say? Make sure you tag me. That's the most important thing, is making sure that you tag me. I don't want you to do all that sharing and then miss out and not be in that draw. But we have to reach the 11,000. If we don't reach the 11,000, the draw is not happening. Oh, no. Right? So let's go to the 11. Now, Amanda Foy, the emotional strength trainer. Me and Amanda will be having a chat here on the Facebook page at 12:30. I really want to bring in the people that I know talk about manifesting goals and manifesting desires and, you know, co-creation. I wanted to bring those people in because I think everybody needs to hear from them. It's not just that. You then have to have a plan and take the action. So I've got Amanda Foy tonight. I've got the beautiful Raylene Byrne from Medicine Spirit. I think I've tagged that in there. Who else have I got? We'll have Karen Gunton next week. We'll have Jean Sheehan next week. I tweeted Rhonda Byrne from The Secret last night. Oh, Carolyn, you're sharing without tagging me. Just take a screenshot for me of where you have done. I know you're in the academy. We'll talk about that in a minute. That's it, I think. Is that it? Okay. Share. Halfway day. Let's do it. Let's see if we can do it. Energy in, and see how we can collectively show people that there is, you know, focus for the week. Keep coming back to your focus and gratitude. Awesome. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.